Hello everyone, it's KaloaGames here today and welcome back to my channel. Today we're building a cozy cottage and wow, look at these terrain tools, am I right? So, terrain tools have been out for a couple weeks, but I have been a little busy with some university stuff for a few weeks. So this was the video, well, the build I did like the day after, I think the day after the terrain tools launched, that I had downloaded them and I had tried to use them for another build, and I can tell you already, even though I have only played with them this basically what you're seeing, I'm gonna need to get used to it and do some crazy stuff and do some not so crazy stuff and see what I can do with them. But since it was my first time playing with terrain tools, I just wanted to do something pretty simple. A small house, because I definitely wanted to focus on the exterior and the tools, of course. So I wanted to make a small house, because also I don't make that many small houses. I usually make like medium sized. I also don't do very big houses. I do have a I wouldn't say a plan, but an idea for a huge house, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Anyway, this is the basic shape of the house. I only use 3 packs for this house. I only use seasons, pets, and get together. I built this obviously before the release of Get Famous. But yeah, I only use those 3 packs for the outside and the inside and for everything. And of course, you can find the build on my gallery. My gallery ID is just KaloaGames without a space. And it will also be in the description, and I will also link this build in the description just in case. So I did struggle quite a bit with the layout of this build because I don't usually do very small builds, and I also wanted to do like a landing area so the stairs wouldn't look out of place. I think I managed it and I think it worked out pretty well, especially the downstairs. The upstairs, I think it could have been better. But I didn't have that much time to make it perfect. But I think it works. Downstairs we have the kitchen, a tiny bathroom, and like a pantry / storage area. That's where I put the 2 fridges. That's the storage area, and this tiny little kitchen with a tiny little table. There wasn't much space here, but I really like interesting shaped kitchens. That bathroom I did test this house, and that bathroom works perfectly. It just has a toilet and a sink, so I guess it's not technically a bathroom, it's just a toilet room. And we did a little entrance decoration. It's just like a chair, that rug, which looks quite nice in that size, in my opinion. And just the standard entryway stuff. The kitchen, I decorated it a little bit, but not too much, so the Sims can use the counters more easily. We added little pops of yellow throughout the downstairs of the house, and the upstairs we add more pops of blue, I believe. As I said, I built this house a while ago, so excuse me if I don't remember everything. But it's a pretty nice house to start in, especially with a sim that likes the outdoors, because I do furnish the outdoors quite a bit. You will see when we get there. Gonna try to not spoil the surprise. I also added a lot of curtains. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm not the biggest fan of curtains. To me, they're like a necessary evil. I just love the natural light and the air, and I would have all windows open all the time if it weren't for the cold or privacy, you know. The bedroom and upstairs bathroom are quite small, but with the shape I decided to go for with the upstairs, it's the best I could do. I wanted to fit in like a bathtub shower combo because I find those really useful in gameplay always, but I couldn't, so we just get a normal shower with enough patience. I think you could probably fit a bathtub in there too, but you would have to play a lot and see if it works. Or I decided to go with a really small TV because, as I said, I did a lot on the outside, so I wanted this sitting room to feel like maybe outdated because they just don't use it, or you know. For this build, I didn't create a sim, but I did download a sim and play in this build with her. I don't think she's in my gallery, and I don't remember the name of the creator, but it was like a farmer girl but with pink hair, you know, that sort of stuff. Behind the bed, I tried to do like those kinds of beds that have like the whole structure behind it be part of the headboard, and they have storage and stuff like that. I think that turned out pretty well and filled out the need for end tables in the bedroom. Now I'm starting to fidget with the terrain tools a bit more. I'm still getting used to them because I have to play around with them way more. But I'm really glad we have them because I don't know. It's not that much because I'm gonna use them a lot that I'm glad that we have them, but because I know people are gonna do amazing stuff with them. I'm gonna try to be one of those people that do amazing stuff with them. I don't know if I will succeed. If you wanna see if I succeed in creating amazing stuff with terrain tools, please subscribe to my channel. I also try to blend the edges to make the edges of the lot as flat as I could without interrupting the whole hill I had, because I think it just looks really weird when the terrain just stops at the edge of the lot, you know. Which is it's one of the downsides of getting terrain tools so late in the game. All the worlds are flat, or what's around the lots, it's all flat, so you cannot blend something seamlessly. I can't help but feel that anything I do with terrain tools just sticks out with like a sore thumb. But that might be just me not being used to it, so here we're just doing just a little sitting area and a flower arranging table. Here we're doing more planters. The only gameplay problem I found with this build was since all the planters are outside and we don't really have space inside for planters or plants, you can only grow seasonal plants. Of course, you could make that little where I put the roof awning thing. You could make that into a proper I forgot the name. Greenhouse, into a proper greenhouse. But I just really wanted to keep it open and airy and summery. Even though the screenshots are in fall. But I think I really like how it turned out. It's really fun to do landscaping with terrain tools. It's way it's like it has more purpose, you know. Since the walls don't come all the way up to the terrain and there's no way to make them intersect, I just filled out that little gap with the stones. It visually looks a little better. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but there's a trick that you can use, which I didn't know at the time I built this, but there's, just so you know, there's a trick with using roofs and like the walls that come with roofs as actual walls, and those will go into terrain. So there you go. If you didn't know, you probably already knew, because it's not like a secret trick or anything, but just so you know. Here we are just detailing everything a little bit. I wanted to make this house feel lived in and like it has a history. And sorry, that's my timer. That means I have to go. Please subscribe, like, comment. I don't know. I will leave you with the screenshots. Bye bye.